The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. They'll bring the tight end left. On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who's put quite the career together for himself here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
He's got to be thrilled about getting this type of field position to begin the game. No pressure to mount some sort of long, sustained drive. Nope, your special teams put you in a special position to take advantage here early with a touchdown.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd and goal for Brissett. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Running for it, here's Algier. And he gets in, touchdown! The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. His team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans, nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. He loses the football. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Ward now on 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Brissett. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. There's a dive up the middle. And
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On first down, it's Brissett. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going play action here. Brissett. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. First and 10 from the 32. Toss to the right side. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, Brissett finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got McBride complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
18. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Shotgun now for Brissett. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland now for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Titans nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Ward off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
13-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ward's going to throw it. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
They're set now on 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing off the play fake. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Shoots away from one. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Harrison secures this left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
14-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has some room to work. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-possession game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
Titans 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Titans have the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So 1st down from the 41. A motion to tight end left. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, a run with Pollard. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
He's across midfield.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them the chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, here's Ward. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Titans, 1st down. A gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Ward. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Brissett with it on first. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Brissett to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. That's him on a quick hitter. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the air yet again, Brissett. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Operating from the gun, Brissett. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be forced out of bounds, but a nice run there. Maybe some momentum as well on the final play of this 2nd quarter.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for them. Has them with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Brissett. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Brissett. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Right back to Pollard. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
First down throw here for Ward. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Ward, a quick throw, complete. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Spears trying this straight ahead. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They give it to him again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Brissett. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll work against the blitz. Back quickly to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Brissett to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Punt team on the field. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. And you just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Ward. On target to Helm. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Quick throw is caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, Ward going to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That's caught. It's Helm downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 here. Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Ward setting the pass. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game.
Titans 10.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We're set now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Here's a design run. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. And he's got a free play here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
Cardinals 28, Titans 10.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air with Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Titans have a first. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The middle, here goes Pollard. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Ward now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They are throwing it again. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Titans.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Right back to Ridley, caught again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Ward. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game.
28, Titans 17.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, Well, that makes it even more difficult.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin ever, 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 and heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.